Hey, Olen Koen, and today I'm going to review the entry of Finland at Eurovision 2022, the Rasmus with the song Jezebel. Finland picked their Eurovision entry with the national final Uuden musiikin kilpailu again, or UMK in short. The national final consisted out of 7 entries, and I gotta say, none of these entries were bad. I think Finland was the perfect national final this year. Finland showed how you organize a national final with so few but still such varying songs. Finland's national final was my favorite national final this year, and I think I'm not the only one. The biggest name that participated was the Rasmus, who also won in the end with the song Jezebel, which is an old-fashioned word often seen as offensive to describe a woman who is thought to be sexually immoral. The band says that the song is an homage, a tribute to the strong women of today, who own their bodies, who are in charge of their sensuality and their sexuality, and who are determined to be an equal. I have to say that Jezebel was not my favorite song of the Finnish national final. My favorite song was Kumajävä by Isaksene until the live show, because the performance was pretty disappointing to me, but I also really liked Hurricane, Ram Pam Pam, and Thank God I'm an Atheist. I would have loved it if any of those songs would have represented Finland at Eurovision this year, but the Rasmus won in the end. Look, I don't think Jezebel is bad, I just don't think it was Finland's best option this year. The live performance wasn't the best either, like the vocals didn't really feel like they were 100% there or that they were at its best. Also, performance-wise, I don't feel like that much happened. I feel like they could have done so much with this song visually speaking, like during the line "At night she turns into a tiger." They had the perfect opportunity to turn that cartoon Jezebel into an actual tiger when the camera went past the lead singer Lauri, like when Jezebel passed Lauri in the background and then came out as a tiger, you know what I mean? Something like that. But the performance is going to change a lot for Eurovision compared to the national final performance. At least that's what the UMK account tweeted. Apparently there are going to be a lot of props, so that sounds intriguing. Also, can we talk about these lyrics for a second? A girl who looks like she's a boy. Really? These lyrics, I'm sorry, they sound very dated. Like everyone knows what you mean, but you could have worded it in a better way. You know? A 2022 way. You know what I mean? I also read that quite a lot of the Rasmus fans don't think that this song is their best song. I gotta admit, I don't think I've heard of the Rasmus before I knew they were going to participate in Uuden musiikin kilpailu. I listened to their song In the Shadows after their release of Jezebel. I definitely really like that song. So I can see with just this one example, of course, what the Rasmus fans are saying, that this isn't their best song. Obviously not everyone thinks that way, but I've seen quite a lot of people saying that. But despite all that, I don't think that Finland is in danger of not qualifying. Look, Finland will open the second semi-final, which makes sense, I think. I think this is the perfect song to open a semi-final. Look, if there's one thing we know about Finland, it's that we know they know how to do rock. So I have no doubt that Europe will love this rock song from Finland, even though I personally prefer the studio version of the live version of the song, which isn't a good sign for Eurovision. I think that there's been a lot of time to improve this performance, the live vocals, that I think that the Rasmus can easily qualify to the grand final. I feel like the fact that this semi-final is the weak semi-final is obviously an advantage for Finland, but I don't really feel like they necessarily need that advantage. Like, I feel like they would have been a good contender for a qualification in the first semi-final as well, especially if the live performance and live vocals have improved. In the grand final though, I'm not that sure of what kind of results Finland would get. I don't think a result like last year, like 6th place, I don't really see that happening, but top 10, sure, I can see that happen. Or left hand side of the scoreboard, I don't think that's unrealistic. So to conclude, Jezebel wasn't my favorite of the Finnish national final, but I do think that Finland has a decent chance at qualifying this year because Finland knows how to do rock. And I have no doubt that Europe will once again love this rock entry from Finland. Even though at some parts I feel like this entry is a bit dated, I don't think that will keep Finland from qualifying, and I think a top 10 result, or at least a left hand side of the scoreboard result, is realistic for Finland this year. And that's about all for now. What do you think of the entry of Finland this year? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully until next time, Hey, hey.